Hello from Drexel Hill, United Methodist Church just west of Philadelphia. May you find a blessing in Weekday Transcendence. Though I am free and belong to no one, I have made myself a slave to everyone, to win as many as possible. To the Jews I become like a Jew, to win the Jews. To those under the law I become like one under the law, though I myself am not under the law, so as to win those under the law. It's a mad, 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 mad world. Election seasons, and it seems that the election cycle is expanding ever more to cover more of the calendar, are times when differences are stressed. What is also stressed is our sense of unity. At once, we celebrate diversity in our community, social, cultural, and religious differences, and yet our political world is constantly being torn apart by conflicts arising from those self-same differences. And our politics, to be sure, is not above stressing those differences to make political hay. We are left with no answers. Well, certainly no good answers. This doesn't only happen in party politics. A little reflection on church history, and we are confronted by the many divisions which have rocked the church since its very inception. And that lamentably, despite the fact that Jesus' purpose was to bring healing to the conflicts that ravage humanity, to bring all peoples together through forgiveness and reconciliation leading to union. Jesus prays that all may be one as he and the Father are one. How are we going to share our journey to God? How are we going to share our journey to God? I'm of the conviction that it is shared, no matter how many claim that some others are not even on the train. I believe we could be doing better. We need to listen more and judge less. Dennis McBride, a Redemptorist priest, tells us that many of us travel to God along roads which have been mapped out by generations of faithful Christians. But we must never condemn those who follow other paths in their search for God. If we are all seeking the transcendent, then journeying together in faith and in love, we can learn from each other something new about the almighty, goodness, reality. Although we may seem strange to each other, what if the stranger is the one who knows God's address? Whether we are in the rigors of discipleship or in the midst of the election season, can we somehow pray and work together more than we do? We could perhaps renew our understanding of the true meaning of the Eucharistic sharing. We are, and we all belong, at the table. Unite us in prayer, unite us in love, unite us in seeking to do your will. Inspire us that each may carry the burden of his sister and brother. Strengthen us to build your kingdom. We can do all things in you, especially when we do them together. Amen. Come and see us next week again at Drexel Hill United Methodist Church for Weekday Transcendence. And between now and then, remember that lovely digest of John Wesley's Thought and Theology. Do all the good you can, by all the means you can, in all the ways you can, in all the places you can, at all the times you can, to all the people you can, as long as ever you can.